back to my channel. My name is Katie, and if you're new here, I'm so glad that you found my channel. Today we are going to talk about some of the products that I have in my collection that are from the drugstore but seem like they are high-end products. If you took the packaging away or you changed the packaging, I wouldn't know that they weren't from some of my favorite high-end brands. If you like videos like this, please make sure to subscribe to my channel down below, and you don't want to miss out on any of my uploads. I upload every single week. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first product that I have to share with you is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty. So I haven't tried the just regular matte putty, but I have dry skin and I like a luminous glow, so I wanted to try this one. And it looks like this. So as you can see, I've definitely put a dent in this stuff. I mean, it is like putty basically. You can press your finger down in there and rub. It's almost like if you've ever tried the Tatcha primer. And this product does have a luminous little shine and glow to it, as you can see right there. Sorry, my self-tan is yucky. I'm trying to get this off so I can review a new self-tan product for you guys. But anyways, you can see it gives a little bit of glow to my skin. It's kind of like a yellowy tint. This is amazing at filling in the pores and just giving you that luminous all over glow. I don't feel like the luminosity comes through the foundation if you're using like a full coverage foundation, but if you are using sheer foundation, this does come through with a little bit of glow. But I like it just because it feels like it hydrates my skin, fills in the pores, gives me an airbrush look, and it really is comparable to lots of other primers I've tried that are $30 and $40. So I highly recommend this if you guys are looking for a new primer. So the next product that I have is the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear 24-Hour Foundation. This is so good. I've recommended this before, I think in a favorites video, but this stuff really does feel like a high-end foundation. It is more of a natural finish. I don't think it's too radiant, but it's definitely not matte. I have it on today. Obviously my highlight is giving me this glow, but you can tell like on the rest of my skin, it doesn't look flat and matte. It just looks healthy and it provides so much coverage. It's so smoothing and airbrush looking. Like you can barely see my pores and I look so airbrushed, and I love it because of that. It's also very long wearing, and I find that the colors seem to be pretty flattering. Sometimes drugstore foundations are not the best coloring, but this one is not too orange or too yellow or anything like that. It's like the perfect undertone. So I highly recommend you guys try this foundation if you like a long wearing, full coverage, really nice looking foundation that sits really beautifully on your skin. Yes, highly recommend this guy. The next product I have is another e.l.f. product, so super affordable. I didn't even say this, but I'm sure you already saw I put the price right next to me when I'm talking about the product, just so you all know how affordable it really is. But this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. They also have this in a regular version if you don't want the hydrating, but again, I have dry skin, so I do the hydrating. And this is very comparable to the Too Faced concealer. The Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So there's a swatch of it right there. It's super creamy and it doesn't feel drying under your under eyes, and it provides a very nice layer of coverage. I don't like this as much as the Tarte Shape Tape, but it's pretty up there. Definitely one of my top 5 concealers. You cannot go wrong with that, especially because it's like a medium to full coverage. You can build this. It doesn't look cakey. It looks so nice and smooth under your skin, and it's good for dry under eyes. So I highly recommend this from the drugstore. I think you guys would really like it. Like I said, it's comparable to the Too Faced, so try this out if you like that concealer, and let me know if you guys like it as much as I do. So next, let's go onto the face, and this is the L'Oreal bronzer in the Bronze Please packaging. What is this? Let's see, what color is this? I think this is in the color number 3 La Terra. But anyways, this is the bronzer I have on today. This is a very warm toned bronzer, so if you don't like that warm orangey toned bronzer, you might not like this, but if you do enjoy that, then you're going to love this, because this is a huge pan. First of all, it has, I'm trying to see if you all can see the little glitters that are in it. I don't think you really can on camera, but there are little micro glitters in this, and it doesn't really pick up on the skin too much. It's just a little bit luminous, but not too much. I have it on, like I said, so it looks beautiful, healthy. It looks like you just got a beautiful tan. It's so smooth and blendable. It's so easy to build up too. I like bronzers that you can easily build without them getting patchy. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more just to show you on camera. So it's super blendable and it just blends right over other products. I have no patching with this. I have no stickiness. It doesn't cling to certain patches of my foundation. And I think this is better than some of the high-end bronzers that I have and very comparable to like a MAC Give Me Sun. In fact, I swatched it right next to each other for you. This is the L'Oreal on top. This is the MAC. It is so close. If anything, the L'Oreal actually is a little bit more blendable than the MAC one, to be honest. And it's really in that same color family. So if you like that really warm, beautiful bronzer, this is for you and I highly, highly recommend it. Next, let's move on to highlight. I have two highlighters that I want to share with you. This one is very ratchet looking because I've had it for so many years. But this one is the Hard Candy Glow All the Way Bronzer. Baked bronzer. Well, it's not a bronzer, but anyways, this is in the color Tiki. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is like a cream colored highlight, but it's not a highlight that has shimmer. It's not like this kind of highlight. It's a glow from within, like finishing powder kind of highlight. So if you want to look glowy but not shiny or not metallic, I guess, this would be the highlight. So I think this is kind of comparable to like the Hourglass powders that just have a little bit of sheen to them. It's baked, so it's a really beautiful formula on the skin. It looks like it's like melted into your skin. I highly recommend this if you like a really natural, beautiful, lit from within glow. I usually don't use this on its own. I will use this and then use a more metallic highlight on top, like the next one that I'm gonna share with you. So this is the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold color. This is, I think, the first color they ever brought out. And you can see I've used this one a lot. This is so creamy. It almost feels wet when you touch it. I'm gonna swatch this too. So this is like a peachy gold color. It's a little bit deeper than the first one. So this would be better for really fair skin. This would be good for like light to medium skin, I would say. If you have a tan though, you can definitely wear this one. Even when I'm lighter, I can pull this one off, even though it's a little bit more gold. But this one is more metallic. So this one's gonna give you that strobing look, that metallic look. This is what I have on today. So I can add a little more since I put this on my finger. But as you can see, it melts into the skin. It doesn't accentuate texture. It doesn't really accentuate pores. It just looks really smoothing, but it gives you that pop. So I have these two highlights on today, layered on top of each other, and they are match made in heaven and beautiful. All right, the next product I'm gonna share with you is an eye product. This is a mascara, Lash Paradise. So I know a lot of people have raved about this, so I'm gonna quickly go over this, but I just used the color that's in like the blackest black. And this is a better mascara to me than like other high-end brands. I really like this roller lash from It Cosmetics, but I like this one a little bit better. It's a little bit more volumizing than this one. This one's a little bit more lengthening. This one is a great mascara. It doesn't bleed under my eyes when I use it under my lash line. It doesn't fade during the day, and it keeps my eyelashes really black and beautiful. I don't have really good eyelashes, so I really need a mascara that's going to help me as much as it can, and this is really great for volumizing and thickening those lashes. It's not as lengthening. That doesn't matter to me as much, so I really recommend this mascara, especially if you've never tried it. This technically, I guess, isn't from the drugstore, but it's drugstore prices, so these are just Colourpop palettes in general. My two favorite are the California Love palette and the Exes and Ohs. I have a lot of Colourpop palettes. These are so affordable. This one is a gorgeous color story. It has warm colors, gold, browns. I just absolutely love the California Love palette. And then the Exes and Ohs palette is also beautiful. It's very warm, burgundy toned, pink toned, but it has a little bit of gold and orange in there as well. And they perform better than high-end shadows for me a lot of the times. I think that Colourpop has like one of the best formulas out there, and they're always like 16 or 18 bucks, or sometimes even less, for like 9-pan eyeshadows. This is a little bit more different than the one I was showing you, but this one is the Fame palette. I don't know if you can still get this or not, but this is a more cool toned one if you like that kind of color story. Any kind of Colourpop eyeshadow I highly recommend, and I think is amazing for the price. So next is lips. I just noticed that I have so many L'Oreal products in this video. So L'Oreal must be like my favorite drugstore brand and I didn't even know it. But I love the Color Riche line from L'Oreal. This is the Color Riche Plump and Shine. And this is in the color 107 Coconut Plump, but I recommend any of these. This is like, let me show you the packaging. This is like a balm, but it has color to it. So it's kind of a mix of a balm and a lipstick. And it also has a really glossy shine to it as well. This is so gorgeous. It is a more sheer color, but this makes your lips look so juicy and hydrated and shiny, just beautiful and so comfortable on the lips. It really does feel like a high-end lip balm with a little bit of tint. So I highly recommend these. I think you guys will love them. They don't look crusty or anything throughout the day. This is like one you would want to like throw in your purse and just reapply all day long. They have very pretty nude and pink shades and also darker shades, but I recommend the nudes and the pinks for this formula. I think that those were the best for this type of formula. And the last product that I have is another L'Oreal product. It's also in the Color Riche line. This, I don't know if they sell in the stores anymore, but I did find it on Amazon for you guys, so I'll link it below. This is the color 601 Nude Ballet, and this is a lip gloss. And this gloss is like better than high-end glosses. I think I might like this one even more than the Fenty gloss, and that's one of my favorites. This is so opaque. It has so much color. It doesn't have any shimmer in it at all. That's it right there. It's so shiny. It makes your lips look like glass, and it really makes them look plump as well. I have a gloss on right now, but I almost want to like apply this to show you guys. I wear this in a lot of videos too, so. I don't know if you can tell over another gloss, but isn't that pretty? It's so beautiful. It makes your lips look so full. And it really like fills in the lines if you have any lip lines or anything. It makes your lips look like they're super moisturized even when they're not. So I highly recommend this, and I'll link this below. Oh, and by the way, if you all liked my lip color in this video, I have a video on what I was wearing. I will link that as well. These are the new Wayne Goss lipsticks and lip liners, and I think you guys will absolutely love them. So check out that review. And I think that's all for today. I think I showed you all my favorite drugstore products that I think feel super luxurious and high-end. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up so I know what kind of videos to film, just so I know what kind of content you guys are really liking. And I hope that you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.